lately I've been getting a lot of these motivational speaker ads, okay? Every single video I watch, I get some new guy talking about his morning routine or the 5 things that he has to implement that makes him a successful person, whatever. And you know, growing up, I was totally into all of this motivational Tony Robbins, the other Tony Robbins, whatever, all the Tony Robbins copies. But now it seems like everyone's in on that whole motivational stuff, right? Now, I believe it's great if you've got a great story, an inspirational story, you're getting people to improve their lives, that's awesome. But I think there's this new generation of motivational speakers who try to motivate people when they haven't really done anything themselves, okay? Here's what I'm talking about. I'm getting a lot of ads, I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers who are like 17 years old or 18 years old or whatever it is, and their mom's paid for their entire room, their rent's paid off, their student education's paid off, they've never had a real job, and they're talking about, here is my 5-step morning routine, or this is how to be happy, this is how to be successful. And you see a lot of lifestyle coaches as well. I've seen a 19-year-old lifestyle coach advertise, and I'm wondering, what have you even experienced in life yet that you're being a life coach at? Listen, if you're a life coach when you're 40, 30, if you've been through some traumatic life experiences or you've been through some really important experiences that other people can learn from, I completely understand. But if you're just in high school, if you're in your freshman year and you're becoming a motivational speaker, listen, I did the same thing. I know what you're talking about. I was super into productivity. I was super into all of this motivation, inspiration, blah, blah, blah. And I wanted to be a motivational speaker. Okay, this is me when I was like 20, 21. What I refused to realize is I had no real life experience. I didn't really know what I was talking about because I never really experienced any challenges. I never had to pay any mortgage. I didn't have any proper debt. I didn't have a full-time job myself. I didn't have any kids. What the hell do I know about motivating other people, right? So I feel like now there is such an abundance of motivational speakers. Anyone can just step up and be a motivational speaker. And hey, if you're sitting with your friends and you're telling them what to do with their life, you know what, that's fine. If you can get them to take action, you're a very good salesman, you can do it. But if you're online telling people who've gone through much worse than you have, or maybe you haven't gone through any real stress or trouble at all, and you're telling other people what they should do with their day, how they should time their day, I feel like people will follow you once you have some sort of credibility, okay? Now, I know people like Gary Vaynerchuk, other motivational speakers, they've made this whole productivity, work hard, hustle all the time. They've made that whole concept very, very popular, and a lot of young kids have picked up on it, and they like talking about it, how they wake up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, they allocate their time in their calendars. That's awesome. But listen, no one's going to take you seriously if you aren't known for one single thing, okay? The reason people follow Gary Vaynerchuk is because he's really popular on the social media space or whatever else he's popular for. He's popular for that one thing, and he leveraged that to talk about other things like grinding, working hard, all of that, okay? Now imagine Cristiano Ronaldo, okay? Amazing football player, probably the most famous football player in the world. If he comes out tomorrow and says, you know what, my morning routine is I wake up at 4 o'clock, I have my breakfast at 5 o'clock, and I do my training from 6 to 7, blah, blah, blah. Just because he's Cristiano Ronaldo, just because he's someone who's achieved something, people will follow him, okay? This guy could take a giant shit, and that would be more valuable than most of the things that we ordinary people would have to say, just because he's Cristiano Ronaldo, okay? So once you have credibility in one space, once you are known for providing value or being an expert in one space, people know you for that, people recognize your expertise, then they will take you seriously. If your whole thing is just the fact that you're a motivational speaker, just the fact that you're an inspirational speaker and you have nothing else, you're not really known for anything, you're only known for being an inspirational speaker, I think you're really missing out on some credibility. So if you're someone who really wants to inspire someone, who really wants to motivate people later on, become known for something, become known for providing value in a way where people could appreciate what you do, see, okay, this guy is really good at that thing, and then once you're known for that one thing, every other thing you talk about, it just takes off. People just start taking notes because you're successful in whatever area of your life you're pursuing, and then they'll take you more seriously. So I feel like the internet gives everyone just a platform to, just be inspirational, motivational, and it's fine, be inspirational, but have some credibility behind you, okay? I think it's very hard to take someone seriously if they don't really have any expertise in anything. Those are my thoughts on motivational speakers. Am I wrong? Do you have a different opinion? Let me know down below in the description. See you in the next one. Take care.